How many matches do you think Finn Balor is going to win between now and SummerSlam on TV?
I'm going to say zero.
Zero?
I'm going to say zero, yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't win.
Welcome to the Classroads Podcast, our first ever live wrestling cast. I don't know what we're naming this, but whatever. My name is Matthew J. Canellis, and I'm a high school English teacher out of Staten Island, New York, and I'm sitting right next to...
Anthony Lana. I'm a boxer also out of Staten Island, New York.
Hey, okay. We're giving you people what you want.
About time, right?
Right, about time. We are right next to each other, by the way, and we could have just easily used one camera. However, we're using split screen technology. That's not what...
Much cooler, yeah.
Right. That's not what you wanted, though. You wanted us to talk wrestling, and that's exactly what we're here to do. And I know what you're thinking. Why do we need another wrestling show? Well, because there's no wrestling show out there that stars the two of us. Huh?
Yeah, none of them are good.
And none of them are good. Yes, that's right. The Stash Wrestling Club podcast.
Garbage.
You guys are not good. We're challenging you to the podcast wrestling wars. Are you ready, Stash Wrestling Club? I don't think so.
Nope.
So, every week we're going to come on this show and recap maybe Raw, maybe SmackDown, definitely not NXT, and certainly not...
He who should not be named.
AEW.
Oh, we named him. Name drop.
First, let's get into it. We just finished watching Monday Night Raw, and...
The February 17th version.
Yeah.
Whenever you're listening to this.
I'd hope the Thursday after. It was snowing today. I'm making a prediction. We're going to be snowed in. They're calling for 18 to 22 inches of snow.
Jesus.
Uh-huh. Right?
Can't winter just pass?
Staten Island Chuck said that winter was almost over.
I thought we were done.
Yeah.
But enough with Chuck. Off to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. So, we're 2 weeks away from the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going
to be a banger pay-per-view, I hope. Unlike the Royal Rumble.
Right, we had a lot of high expectations for the Royal Rumble, and the Royal Rumble did not meet any expectations.
The only thing that really delivered was Cody versus Kevin in the ladder match to me, but...
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Hey, Orestes, that's our friend. Orestes, we liked that match. Too bad. Anyway, Raw opened up with I don't have the format right.
Sami Zayn.
That's right. Sami Zayn cutting a promo on Kevin Owens and how he wants to do things.
Destroy Kevin Owens in a match at the Chamber.
And then Adam Pearce, Booker of Ring of Honor, when both of them were there.
That he didn't mention.
Yeah, why wouldn't you mention that? I think it's because El Generico is currently working with orphan children in Mexico, and we haven't been able to find him since. Anyway, so Kevin Owens is out to end Sami Zayn's career. Sami Zayn is not physically able to be cleared to wrestle Kevin Owens. Any comments on that?
Man, Randy's out for, 2 months at least? From that pile driver, and here's Sami Zayn walking around normally 2 weeks later, just with a little feel of his neck every now and then during the promo, and, he said he's got spinal shit and nerve damage in his neck, and it's like, no, you don't. Like, you're not even trying to make it believable, in my opinion, because, at least Cody wore the brace. Randy's been out forever because of the pile driver, and here's Sami walking ready to fight in a unsanctioned match, which I hope is brutal. I hope it's a brutal match.
They teased unprotected chair shots to the head multiple times, by the way.
It has to happen.
It has to.
Come on, Triple H, let loose. Give the fans what they want. We are.
Right. We're talking about wrestling. Thank you, subscribers. But yeah, they teased that at least, 5, 6 times.
Yeah.
If Kevin Owens wants to wrap a chair around my head, he can do it. If Sami Zayn, if I want to wrap a chair around Kevin Owens' head, I can do it. Let's see if that happens. But fun promo.
Yeah, it was solid. Good way to open up the show.
Yeah, it had the intensity that's usually missing from...
And it's different, because usually it's Jey Uso every week. So a little different.
Right. We'll get to Jey Uso a little bit later. The next segment was Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez in the "Did I Do It" segment. I don't know. We don't know. We haven't read this script. I don't. They could have done it.
I mean, maybe.
What could they have done? Well, that's attack Jade Cargill in a storyline I probably would have forgotten about had it not been brought up recently on SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean, it's Naomi. Like, I feel like everyone knows it's either Bianca or Naomi.
Right. If it's not, then what's the point?
Yeah, there's no point of this then.
Is it just Trish Stratus again?
Trish Stratus heel turn again?
She randomly attacked Jade Cargill. Anthony, we're 5 minutes into the show. That means we have to say a controversial statement, and I'm going to say it. Tony Atlas, screw you.
All right. Seth Rollins was not the most interesting champion.
All right. Segment number 3 was Finn Balor in the Judgment Day, where they teased a new Judgment Day member. What do you think about that?
I think he's coming from AEW, and his name is going to be Aleister Black. I think that because Dom Mysterio told Chad Gable that he knows somebody with the dark arts of Lucha Libre, and Aleister Black and Zelina Vega run a wrestling school called the Dark Arts of Wrestling, I think, or something like that. So that's my prediction.
You know what? Nice prediction. Yeah. I wouldn't have predicted that.
Unless it's just randomly Rusev.
Don't you kind of hope it is Rusev?
Oh, I hope so. Not the biggest Aleister Black fans.
No, I hate Aleister Black. I actually hope Aleister Black never makes it back to the WWE. He sucks. You suck, Aleister Black. Anyway, if you see this, I'd love to have you on the show. Please don't take what I'm taking. Yeah, I'm not serious about it. You'd probably unalive me very easily. I know how YouTube feels about those other words. Something else I wanted to notice about this segment. What's with Finn Balor's hand tattoos?
Very weird.
I don't like them.
Nah, I mean, they don't bother me, I guess, but...
They bother me. Carlito was in the segment, whatever. Segment number 4 was AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio in, I'd say, the match of the night, not for nothing.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll get to why that is later on, but it was a fun match.
Fun match. 4 stars out of 5, I'd say.
Yeah, I give it 3.5.
Okay, that's whatever. Segment number 5 was American Made, cutting a backstage promo, showing that Julius Creed is on Team DC for...
Pretty exciting.
Yeah. Are you going to watch The Ultimate Fighter this year?
I actually think I will.
I think so, too. For Julius Creed?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think you're telling me the truth.
No. But I will actually watch it. I'm actually kind of interested.
It's Team Sonnen versus Team Cormier. I think that's a fun...
I've never actually watched the whole...
I watched Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. That was the only one that I watched.
I was looking forward to it.
Wasn't that good? It didn't lead to anything. I mean, Conor McGregor, where are you? I saw him at the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship and then nowhere else. Okay, the next match was Dakota whatever versus Ivy Nile. Dakota what? What's her last name?
Dakota Kai.
That's right.
She won. She'll face Valkyria for the IC title now, and next segment.
Right.
Not much to be said about that.
I thought that was an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. That's how much I thought about it. It turns out that Dakota. Listen, you know what? Vince McMahon is guilty of a lot of stuff. But taking away the last name of certain wrestlers that he didn't obviously care about, like Caitlyn from back in the day, wasn't the worst strategy in the world.
I mean, some last names are just forgettable.
I didn't know what her last name. You said it. I don't know what her last name is.
Dakota Kai. Now, is that because you can't read your own handwriting? Or?
No.
Oh, you didn't even write it.
I didn't write it. I didn't catch it.
It's not important.
I guess not. He had sticky toffee pudding during it. He's supposed to be cutting weight. Whatever. Segment number 6. He's still a boxer. Come on now. Segment number 7 was Gunther versus nobody. It was a promo.
It was a promo. I was going to say, I missed that segment.
You missed that match. Gunther is... Hold on. I have to say something here. Tony Atlas, screw you. No. Gunther is in the same position that I feel Drew McIntyre was in like 2 or 3 years ago when nobody thought that he could cut a promo.
Oh, okay. And here he is just shutting everyone up.
Drew McIntyre is the greatest promo in wrestling right now.
I mean, yeah. I can agree with you, I think.
I think Gunther is on track to being one of, if not the best Raw promo right now. I mean, I don't think that you beat Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
I don't think that he ever goes above Cody Rhodes. I don't think he goes above Drew McIntyre either. However, I think that Gunther, right?
Gunther.
Okay. That sounded right. Is the best promo on Raw. I mean,
I agree with you.
And
I think Punk gives a run for the money because Punk always cuts very solid promos, but Gunther is playing this villain against Jey Uso very well.
Yeah, him going.
He has to make this a believable feud.
Oh, he's carrying everything.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if we're being honest with ourselves.
Jey Uso's just over.
Yes.
He's just really over. And I like Jey Uso. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not, yeeting in the crowd with everyone, but...
I'm not yeeting in the crowd.
Well, you're 32.
I know.
But,
At what age does yeeting in the crowd become corny?
how old do you think the guy with the full wrestling belt was?
That guy was only about 20.
I'm 20.
All right.
All right, next segment.
Yeah.
No, but Gunther is carrying this right now, I believe. And Jey Uso is just over, which is making it the perfect, maybe not perfect, but the good heel for his face. So.
All right. Yeah, whatever you said. I was looking at my notes. I believe you. You know what? You're right. You'll have to fill me in on what you said later.
All right.
Well, you said next segment, then I was ready for the next segment. And
I
then...
just a bit because he said 20 years old is too old to eat.
I know.
And I'm
Got
20.
it. Yeah. All right, next segment. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez are back. They cut a promo or something. Moving on. Next segment.
Yep, moving on is right.
Segment number 9, Penta versus Pete Dunne.
Very fun match.
Fun matches. An understatement.
Maybe second best match of the night. Maybe first.
Maybe first. Yeah, I don't know. I like the... I'm such a huge AJ Styles
I mean,
fan.
I am too. I like AJ Styles a lot. And I guess everyone boos him, but I really like Dom Mysterio as well. But
He's good.
he's fun to boo.
He's definitely evolved as a talent.
Yeah,
since he's
for
been in the company.
sure.
Right.
But yeah, maybe match of the night. Penta and Butch. Or Pete Dunne, whatever you call him.
I give it 3.99 stars. What do you give it?
I'll give it 4. I'll give it match of the night.
That's nice of you. All right. Okay, next segment. Segment 10. Jey Uso did an interview or something, whatever. Segment 11. The War Raiders had a backstage cinematic promo. Fun. Segment 12. Raquel Rodriguez versus Roxanne Perez. I almost made another sticky toffee pudding. Anything that you want to say about any of those 3 segments?
Are there any other tag teams besides the War Raiders and the Creed Brothers? I'm trying to think. Like the New Day. Like,
Right.
but in the tag title scene, because they're not.
No.
And, like, LWO's not. So, like, I mean, are the Creed Brothers, like, legit going to win tag titles?
If they don't, I'm going to cry myself to sleep every
I won't,
night.
because I'm a fan of the War Raiders. I like them.
I am too, but I love the Creed Brothers. I remember texting you when the Creed Brothers debuted.
Yep.
I was like, who are these 2 guys? I never saw them because you watch NXT.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, a week or 2 later, they're like killing it on TV. So that was fun. So nothing about Jey Uso promo? Have we exhausted?
No, I mean...
Have we exhausted Jey Uso stuff to death, huh?
Yeah, I mean, all he said was that, like, what everyone thinks. Or whatever, or he's making everyone think. He's the underdog, can't do it, and he's telling everyone he can, and...
It's fun.
And he yeeted. Actually, he didn't eat.
No, he did not.
He's getting serious.
He did like the...
He just did the... But
Yeah.
he didn't actually say eat, which...
Right.
And he was mad when he did it, so he could be getting serious.
You think he's getting serious?
I think so. I think he has to.
I was just about to say.
I also think the story needs it as well. Like, for him to actually, like... Almost like a Rocky training montage. Like, you can't do it. But, like...
That'd be fun.
You know, like, there is no tomorrow, but...
I kind of want to see a Rocky
Right?
montage with Jey Uso. Oh, that'd
Like
be
his
fun.
brother Jimmy's helping him out.
Yeah.
Right? And Roman comes out of nowhere when he comes back eventually, but Roman's can't be part of that.
Well, right, yeah, because who knows what Roman's doing. We're going to run down the match card next week on the show for WrestleMania, our predictions before the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view or premium live event, but whatever. So
pay-per-view.
It is always will be a pay-per-view to me. Yeah, so nothing about Roxanne Perez versus Raquel Rodriguez?
Nah.
Is that the right? Did I say those names
Yeah,
right?
no, you're good.
Okay.
No, nothing really. Roxanne won.
The match
The match was
very long.
awkwardly long.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't end, it seemed.
I don't like either of them.
No, they're okay. I like Roxanne.
I know I didn't like both women's matches on the show. I swear I love women's wrestling.
No, just today wasn't the best showing.
Because I know somebody will say
I
that.
feel like there's such a far drop-off between the top talent and the mid-card. Like, maybe not even the mid-card, because I like Valkyria. She's pretty
Yeah.
good. And then, like...
Chelsea Green.
Io Sky. Well, Io Sky's main event. But Chelsea Green, like, they're solid. But
I love Chelsea Green.
it's like a couple... There's, like, 2 or 3 in the mid-card, and then there's a huge drop-off.
Yeah,
It's like, if you're not in the main event, or those 2 to 4 fighters or wrestlers in the mid-card, then you're nothing.
And they didn't need, like, 20 minutes. I don't know if it was 20
No,
minutes. But,
it felt like it.
yeah.
But
But yeah, I know somebody would have said something on my comments or whatever. Would have been like, because I made remember that Mustafa Ali video that we posted? Somebody was like, why is Mustafa Ali not marketable? What about Jinder Mahal and the Great Khali? Would you say the same thing about him? Yeah. And I'm like, Mustafa Ali sucked.
We just watch wrestling. Like, there's no, like, any other opinion based.
Yeah. I didn't like Mustafa. Did you like Mustafa Ali?
He didn't have a character that the fans got into, like, really.
And
Maybe for like a second, but like not really.
He was too small too.
Yeah.
Like I didn't believe this guy could beat Seth Rollins or Brock.
Didn't he? Yeah, he wrestled Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Like, what is that match? Come on.
Yeah, come on now. But yeah, I didn't like that match. The New Day. Speaking of things that we loved,
The New Day heel has been fantastic so far.
agreed. I don't think that I ever expected the New Days to be an effective, must-watch, must-see act again.
Yeah. I mean, because what, 10 years of them being faces, and it's like, okay, they're on TV, they're cool. But now, man, they've completely revamped themselves, and I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah, and they get heat, like they get booed out of the building weekly.
Yeah. I
mean-
mean, like, you never expect Kofi Kingston to get heat like that. Like, he's always one of the fan favorites, but
Even when they were heels originally, they didn't get that heat. People literally hate them for what they did to Big E, and they didn't even attack Big E. We talked about that
no,
earlier.
yeah. They just told him that they're good the way they're going. 'Cause, I mean, Big E hasn't been involved in the New Day since the Celebration.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, I predicted him to return at the Royal Rumble, and that didn't happen.
No.
But
Do
looks
you
like-
think he's going back ever
No,
to wrestle?
I
don't
don't
think so
think
either.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's worth it.
No, I
Like,
agree.
maybe he can get cleared, but, you know, like a Jason Jordan on TV is a security guy, but I think he's good as the analyst.
I was just about to say, he's a great analyst. A great analyst. Analyst.
Analyst.
That sounds, yep. Remember Hypnosis that we had? Yep. Anyway. Okay, that was a great segment. Lucha Brothers. Nope, that's not the right tag team.
LWO.
LWO came out, and they, Tony Atlas, screw you.
They attacked the New Day, and New Day ran out, and that was basically it.
Yeah, it was fun. Okay, next segment was Naomi and Bianca Belair backstage. They had interfered in the Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez match earlier in their cheerleader outfits, and Bianca and Naomi cut a promo that was pretty forgettable. But I like Bianca. I think she's fun. Naomi, take it or leave it.
I mean, yeah, you nailed it on the head.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. And then finally, we ended the night with a very interesting match between Finn Balor
Very
and
awkward match.
Yeah. So the reason why it was awkward, for those of you who watched it, Seth Rollins hits a pedigree, and then he counts, he goes for the pinfall, yada, 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 and then Rob, I don't know what the referee's name. That's something, by the way, off tangent. Screw you, Tony Atlas. I used to know every single referee's name.
Now you got nobody, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of these guys.
All the old guys are out.
Yeah, I guess.
Charles
So.
Robinson's still around?
Yeah. Charles Robinson, very nice guy.
I'm sure
You know who's not a nice guy? Tony Atlas. Never actually met Tony Atlas. Whatever. I'm sure you're fun. Legends
Yeah,
house.
but very, very awkward match.
Go ahead, explain.
So, like he was saying, Rollins hits the pedigree and goes for the cover, and the ref counts, 2, and he swipes his arm to get the 3. But Balor didn't kick out until like after I guess like after he
3.
faked the 3 count, and it was just so awkward because then Seth was like, look at the ref, and then Balor was just laying there, and the ref was telling him, oh, it was only 2, and Rollins like, you kidding me? Trying to play it off, and then
And they hit him with a suck it out of nowhere.
yeah,
was
and then
weird.
just the match just went on and countered him with a curb stomp, and that was it. And then it was a
didn't-
real 3 count.
It didn't need to go on.
No, like
Like, it could have ended there.
with the
Like,
pedigree, yeah.
Yeah, if they were looking for another spot or something like that, they didn't need it.
No, because
So-
I mean they didn't really bring one either.
No.
Like after the fact. So
But yeah, Finn Balor qualified. Nope, that's not
no,
right.
come on,
Seth Rollins.
Finn Balor, will you ever win a match?
Right. Which brings us to our next segment. Well, Seth Rollins qualified for the Elimination Chamber. He's a
2.5
6-man
stars.
last guy. 2.5 stars, 2.59 stars. All
right.
Why? I don't know. As you can see what I do with my spare time on the YouTube. Okay, so our next segment, how many matches do you think Finn Balor is going to win between now and SummerSlam on TV?
I'm gonna say 0. I'm
Zero?
gonna say 0. Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't win.
Okay.
He legit. When's the last time you've seen him win a match?
Can't tell you. I think that the Judgment Day actually had the losing most record in 2024 and 2023, if you combine all the matches that people lost.
I'm going 0.
I think Nakamura might be in the running there too. So 0 matches. You think that Finn Balor will win 0 matches between now and...
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going 0.
Okay, deal. I'll take that wager. The challenge of the century is set. If Finn Balor wins 0 matches by SummerSlam, then I will take as
Probably
many
10 plus chops.
yeah, chops to the chest as Cody wins matches. However, if Anthony Laeta is wrong with his prediction and Finn Balor wins at least one match, he will take as many chops to the chest as Finn Balor has won matches. Isn't this exciting?
Super exciting.
Who gives you this entertainment? Not any other wrestling podcast, not the Stash Brothers Wrestling Club podcast.
Nope.
Not anybody. Screw you, Tony Atlas. So we're probably editing this part. All right, that was Monday Night Raw. Overall thoughts on Monday Night Raw. Scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
5. I'm gonna go right down the middle.
I think
I think that's a fair rating.
I think that's extremely fair.
I don't think it's must watch, must see, but I think it's a fun watch, and why miss it? That's what I say. Why miss it?
Fair. Okay. Yeah, I tend to agree with you. I think that it is at least a 5. A passing grade, I'll give it a 6.5. I think that was a passing grade. There you go. Right, as a teacher.
Yeah, I mean, fun matches. Not the most important segments, and just
no. I know I was a little critical. But
fun watch overall.
I enjoyed watching. So anyway, thanks for watching our first ever wrestling show.
This was really fun. I hope you guys enjoy the pivot because it seems like it's what you want. So
yeah, I hope you want this. Like and subscribe it, and we'll see you next week where dreams are made.
Yeah.
Goodbye forever.
See you.